Hi, and welcome back to the channel, guys. The Expanse is back. Season 5. We're finally here. Can't freaking believe it. And we know they've dropped 3 episodes. We're going to do our absolute best to get them out to you as quickly as possible. The only thing that's kind of in the way here is because of the holiday season coming up, Christmas and all that. And we're not going to be home next Wednesday when episode 4 drops. So that means we're not going to get to watch it until like after Christmas-ish, like until like the next weekend or something. Still going to try and do it as quickly as possible, but it's just so you know why that we're not reacting to episode 4 as soon as it drops. And we're probably going to push the third one till next week so that there's still something for you guys to watch. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult scheduling wise at the moment, now that 3 episodes of The Expanse has dropped and we're still doing all the other stuff and Kat is working full time. Yeah, a lot to do. But let's get into The Expanse season 5. Season 4 ended quite dramatically. Something happened there. Marco, he made a move, stealthing up some rocks, and he's gonna throw them at Earth.
I think he already did.
Or he already did throw them at Earth. So are we just gonna start this season out with Earth being destroyed? I don't think so. I don't think that is where we're going. But it's really, really, really intriguing, everything that's been going on. And it was kind of going on, you know, kind of behind the scenes a little bit in the last season, kind of as a subplot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that got pulled to the forefront at the end there with Ashford, who he went after Marco, and we unfortunately lost Ashford, and that was such a sad scene. I could not hold the tears in that one. Really did. I was really fond of his character, and the way he went out. He just went out like a G, and he did manage to send out a signal. So, and did he send it specifically to Drummer, or was it to everybody?
I don't know, but he recorded the whole conversation with him.
Yes, exactly. He got him talking.
Yeah.
I'm sure, yeah, he definitely did that on purpose to get him talking, because he knew, I'm not going to survive this. This is my only shot here to get this out for people to maybe know about this so they can stop it. So we're expecting for, hopefully, maybe someone's going to pick up that message and do something about this huge threat to Earth with the rocks being thrown there. And when we got the Rocinante crew, they did their thing on New Terra or Isles, and we probably said goodbye for reals this time to Miller. But he helped out a lot, and especially with that planet, and he was able to like break away from the overlords or his masters, the proto-molecule, and help Holden and everybody there to get out of that situation and get off the planet. So now they're heading back. Don't know exactly what they're going to be doing, but we're going to find out. Let's not talk anymore. I think it looks like you are pretty much ready to jump in. Yeah, and have been.
I've been ready for a year or something.
Yeah.
Oh, when did we get that? A very long time.
Yeah, it's been almost a year since season 4. I'm pretty sure. So it's going to be really good to get back into The Expanse. And yeah, this is season 5, episode 1, titled Exodus. And you can, of course, always check out our full-length reactions where you can sync up the footage with your own copy of the episode. We also have early reactions for The Legend of Korra at the moment, where we are 3 episodes ahead. It's all over on Patreon, and the link is down in the description below. And here we go.
Rock 9.
Rock number 9. Target impact 21 megatons. Fuck. It's gonna take a while for them to get there.
Oh,
whoa.
Yeah, but it's going.
Damn, that's cool. Oh.
Oh, no.
That's not good?
No, because then it gets like shrapnel.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna tear the
multiple
whole atmosphere apart or something.
Impacts. Oh, another science ship.
Sticking to their guns.
It felt like something hit us.
Hmm?
what? We're well clear of those fragments.
Something hit you?
What the fuck?
Wait, what? Intruders?
Seemed like it, right?
Excuse me. Oh, okay, yep, it's Philip.
Boss lane. Good to go, okay?
Good to go.
No, no,
There. Whoa.
Take this to the ship.
I already hate the guy.
Philip? Well, he's been steered wrong his entire life by his asshole father.
Back to ship. Go fast.
His leg is stuck. Yep.
Maybe use some help here.
He's gonna shoot him or just leave him.
Too late. Ow! Now he's really stuck. Damn. I must say, it is good casting when it comes to Philip, because he does look
He
like a
looks-
mix between
Yep.
Naomi and Marco.
Yep.
He really does. Oh, I've missed this so much.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. It's a little bit different each season.
Yeah. Just teeny tiny tweaks and
Yeah. Good old Tycho Station. That's a lot of containers.
mhm.
The Dusters know how to build. But give them that.
How about we stick to Martians? I do fly with one, and he's never called me a skinny.
Oh, sorry, no offense. You and your crew really.
Lucky to be alive, yeah. You hear that a lot.
Well, there's some truth to that.
Alex and Amos are both off station on personal business.
Oh.
What the fuck do you think I'm running here? Fucking soup kitchen?
I don't fucking know what you're fucking talking about.
fucking.
We get the good guy discount.
That is not a thing.
The arrangement predates you.
Fred gave me the okay himself.
Good guy. Discount does sound like a good concept.
Buzz off. Not for you.
Belter skiff was put into repairs at Palace Station 2 days ago. This is your son.
Probably hasn't seen him in I don't know how long. Oh no.
How old is he even? 20?
At least like 16, 17 or something. 18 maybe.
Scan my news feeds, please.
Holden!
Colony ships from the inner planets is growing with each passing day.
Thanks to Nancy Gow's initiative, funding colony ships into the ring gate, a surge in job openings has created new...
Oh yeah, how's that going? Oof.
Everything okay?
Yeah, just a couple things I have to deal with.
Come on, Naomi, tell him.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too.
Oh, he knows.
He knows something's up.
Awesome power could have wiped out the builders, seemingly in an instant. The UN has deemed the...
No more of that.
Yeah. Had enough. The lazy songbird. Belter Ferry. Who's gonna... Amos! Is he going home then?
It seems like it.
Leighton Jenny for changing
You
bounds.
snore. No. No.
Do I?
Do I?
She takes pills to sleep.
So, does that mean she snores?
Yep.
Yep.
She's a snorer. I really have a feeling the Amos storyline this season is going to be a tough one. If we're going to delve into his past.
You've got insurance to protect yourself and once you love.
Insurance.
You never know what could happen if you don't.
Wow, that's a shakedown.
I learned that I could hold my breath for almost 2 minutes while engaging in physical stressful activity.
So?
How much damage do you think I can do to you in 2 minutes before the knockout gas gets to me? Because I'm betting It's a lot.
It's that kind of gas he was.
The Rocinante?
Never heard of him.
You probably have. I'm out of context here.
You fucked up, Coyle?
Might it be you fucked up?
Shit like this, we know we have to pay. They come after us now.
Oh, he took Mertry's back. Oh yeah, whatever happened to Mertry?
He's just ready to face him. Yep.
Would not let it go, Coyle. Bad for business.
Those two back in the cabin, they was gonna pay.
I didn't do it for him.
Ah, that's a
Oh, you
broken arm.
guys fucked up. Oh.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Fast forward and... Amos. He didn't just beat them, he probably killed them.
Yep.
Oh, dude.
I'll take another.
Make that two.
Oh, hi.
Monica. I know I was there.
Exactly, nearly every point along the way. So did you get a sample of it? We're not on the record.
Oh.
Yep.
You have a responsibility to let the people know.
What makes you think he's hiding stuff? And why would he hide it?
Brother Yakuman, the best inside a series.
Hey, Holden.
Yeah, right. She's had one of those eye camera things installed, like her blind camera man who died. Fuck it.
Can't do that anymore though.
Oh. Why were they staring at her like that?
Guess we're gonna find out.
Must be so weird for her.
Okay, sorry.
Hi, Alex.
Show off. Thanks.
Why is he in the Razorback?
For training, perhaps?
Call Bobby Draper. Okay, leave a message. I have found the perfect spot. Here's the details. See you there, partner.
But he's definitely heading towards Mars.
Stealth clad ship to
I know what it is. What makes you think I have access to something like that?
Do you?
Does that mean yes?
Like I said, we're done. Don't contact me again.
Maybe he does. Maybe not. He's not willing to risk anything, at least. But is she working with Christian? No.
Message the old lady.
Yeah.
Yep. Message the old lady. Okay, so that would be Avasarala.
Feels like the operation could be shutting down and we're running out of time.
Hmm.
I truly appreciate your faith in me, ma'am, and I do not intend to let you down.
Okay, so she's trying to get to the bottom of this Martian Belters working together thing.
Oh yeah, hold on. Sorry, you say no disturb. Boss man. Get out. And close the door behind you.
Yeah.
Are you and Dawes doing protomolecule research? Why would you ask me that? You're not denying it.
Yeah.
Who told you?
It doesn't matter. You're playing with fire. It's not just a few settlers and scientists on the line.
Our protomolecule is secure. And don't ask me where it is.
It's with Dawes, maybe?
What do you know about the artifact on Illis? Whatever's been made public.
And a little bit more, I guess.
Maybe Holden's gonna show him?
You're saying these things are a threat to us?
Oh, yeah?
I am. Every time I pass through a ring, for a moment, it's like I pass through their world.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think maybe you and this scientist might be imagining.
I'm not imagining it.
Yeah, you would know.
Miller, the one the protomolecule kept beaming into my head. I think it changed my brain and let me see them. It's like folding a piece of paper. Fold it enough times, even after you unfold it and smooth it out. The creases are still there.
Claiming to have brain damage is not the way to sell me a Tell me, how many people has this artifact killed?
Not yet.
So in other words, what you're worried about is pure speculation.
But it's still there.
When we built the real Navy and the OPA is policing the belt without any assistance, then we'll talk about getting rid of the protomolecule.
By that point, it may be too late.
Nothing's ever gonna change.
And yeah, if it ever happens.
You gotta stop focusing on the end of the world. You're not responsible for the world. Do something meaningful with the time you have in it. Believe it or not, the world will go on without you.
At least for a while. Maybe.
Holden is gonna keep being Holden, trying to save everybody.
Are you looking for work? Are you looking for a purpose? A new life?
Things are really happening.
Mhm.
With people going through the gate. Is he gonna try and visit his family? Yep.
Hey,
Oh, yep.
I needed to talk to you in person to tell you how sorry I am.
You don't get to know. You're not a part of our lives anymore. We don't owe you any closure.
Damn. Rejected.
I wish Isai were here to see to it. We
Oh.
never talked about work much, but you're a good Martian Bobby Draper.
Mm.
And we're gonna be colonists. We're gonna build a city.
That was what he wanted.
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay. That was a really nice thing that Bobby did there. For Isai's family.
Wow. I kinda gotta go. My friends are...
Sure, no problem. Hey, I love you.
It's a lot of... Oh, okay.
Oh, it's that sort of bar. Of course, Alex will go to
Yeah.
a place like that. Okay, but he's still talking to his son, trying to get back with his family a little bit. Oh, come on.
Didn't want to interrupt. Looked like you were having a moment.
Thanks. Yeah, I was just talking to my kid.
I could go for a picture right now.
So,
I love this setting.
Some things can't be fixed, and sometimes you're a fucking moron to try.
oh, okay, that's
Okay.
I came all this way to patch things up.
Fucking Christ, if you wanted to be your son's hero, you should have shown up 3 years ago.
Yep.
Get it through your head.
Yep.
It's over. Move on.
Damn, Bobby.
It's not a good day for this. I'll see you later.
Yeah, this obviously not. Yeah, those. Yeah.
The saddles.
Okay, I'll get packed.
No, I leave in a few hours.
Everybody's splitting up. What the fuck?
God, help me with this. I don't want you to. I've somehow been able to live with the fact that I saved myself and couldn't save him.
That's really rough.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, that's rough, buddy. Luna?
Mm-hmm. Sure looks like it.
Avasarala did say something about heading towards Luna at the end of last season, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Lovell City? Cool. Okay, so a little layover at Luna before he can go back to Earth.
Possibly, yeah.
Oh.
First of all, I didn't start it. Second of all, they were all alive when I walked out.
Oh, okay, so he didn't kill them. He just maimed them. What? Your escort? Did Avasarala do this? He did teach her to walk in space boots.
Mm-hmm.
Gravity boots. Yeah, there we go. Palms, I think it was.
You look like shit. You look amazing. What are you doing here? I thought you were like Queen of Earth. A friend of mine died. She was important to me when I was a kid. I'm going back to Baltimore to settle her affairs.
You don't seem like the state trustee type.
I don't know what that is. Can I go now?
Sit.
What's this for?
For teaching me how to walk in Mac boots. It comes in handy, especially in this godforsaken place.
Mac boots, okay. What they're called.
Don't call me that. I'm a member of parliament, not your favorite stripper.
You can be both.
Dude! Balls on this guy.
Do you intend to kill anyone down there? I won't bail you out if you do.
Didn't answer the question. I've definitely seen that actor before. The guy who just stepped in the room.
The match was only 53.7%. That's a coin toss, so don't get too excited.
Too late.
I am. Damn, I can't believe they're all just split up now. We don't have the crew together like we used to. Yeah, you're alone, buddy. I think that's just what he realized. Oh, it had the old Rocinante graffiti drawing thing on it. Looked like it, at least. Going out of business, sale, space for rent. Everything must go. It's just, yeah, Mars is closing down.
But we can teach them to fear us.
Shit.
Us.
It's getting close.
12 days, 7 hours, 13 minutes.
Damn, is that what Earth looks like now? Oh. All right. That was very much a welcome back episode. Here are all the people that you know and love, that you've been missing. What have they been up to since last time, and what are they going to be doing for this season, kind of, pretty much. And they're splitting up. That's a big thing here that we're seeing already in the first episode. And when we started, like both Amos and Alex, they already left. Alex heading for Mars, Amos heading for Earth. Then Holden and Naomi, they were at Tycho Station, just getting repairs on the Rossi, and it ended up with Naomi leaving as well. And she's gonna go look for Philip, which is, yeah, very understandable. And then, of course, we also checked in with some of the other people, Avasarala and Bobby. So yeah, just getting to know how things are right now. But the big surprise for us really was, and maybe we should have thought of this, but the rocks, they're not hitting right now. The ones that Marco threw at Earth, they're still on their way, and the episode even kind of ended the same way that the last season ended, with him just standing there at the table and looking at them, just making their way towards Earth. And we got to see where they're going to strike on each continent, or land impact. Earth looks different,
but I think
the continents, but it has something to do with like the water levels rising and like climate change. Duh. So yeah, that makes sense. So they're still heading there. Don't know for like how long until like they're gonna get there and it's gonna become a real threat. But people don't really know about it yet. It's still like a mystery what happened to that science ship. They don't really know what Marco is doing, the Belters are doing. They, like, most of them know that they're doing something. The threat is out there, but they haven't caught on, it seems like, to what he's really doing with throwing the rocks. Otherwise, like the atmosphere in this episode would probably have been different if that was, something that was in the know. So when are they gonna get that information? What happened to Ashford's message that he sent out? We didn't see Drummer, So maybe we're going to see her receive that message or something, find it very soon. But damn, it's good to be back with all these people. And yeah, as I said, it was very much a welcome back episode. Let's get you guys up to speed on where we are, and just a lot of reminders of, you know, the like where our characters are headspace wise as well. So where do you want to start?
With someone, I guess.
With someone, okay. Well, let's start with Amos then. Because that's I definitely find that very intriguing, and it does seem like we're getting into the churn territory here, and I'm referring to the short novella about Amos and his past called The Churn that we actually considered reading, and even doing something Patreon exclusive with it, like some video where we're gonna read the book or just review it, but then people told us maybe wait until after season 5 just to see if they're going to include some of that in season 5,
because they would have something that, like in book 5, I think, because of this whole
him going back to Baltimore.
Yeah, exactly. That's basically a very clear stepping stone to getting into the churn and everything that happened then. And in that regard, some people would, well, they did point out that perhaps you should just wait.
Yeah, lay off, wait a little bit.
Just
There might be spoilers then if they're gonna include it in season 5. And as you said, yeah, it looks like that's where they're headed with his character, him going back. Does make me afraid for what's gonna happen to Amos if he is on Earth while the rocks are still heading towards Earth. Yeah, don't want anything to happen to Amos. Obviously, he's one of our favorites. Even though we ended, like in the last season, we thought that he was gonna kill Murtry, and that really didn't sit well with us, or Marty, or Morty, all the other names that he gave him through the course of that season. But it didn't really sit well with us because it was almost a contradiction to the big mic drop moment that Holden had when he defeated Murtry, and this is like civilization. We don't just straight up kill people and take them to court, and they should answer for their crimes, and justice, and not just revenge, all that stuff. And then to us, it looked like Amos maybe almost decided that, no, I'm just going to kill this guy anyway. He probably didn't. He just beat him up and stole his bag that he then wrote his own name on, because, yeah, well, why the fuck not? Amos sometimes just takes what he wants and does what he wants, no matter the consequences almost. And I also thought that he killed those guys as well in the shower scene when they confronted him.
Well, he did say that they were alive when he left, so it's like it was out of my hands.
Maybe they were
died afterwards.
Yeah, maybe they were just bleeding out on the floor or something. Because he did like stab one of them with that fucking knife,
sometimes
around here or something.
Sometimes you can be stabbed many times.
Sure. It depends on where you hit someone and vital organs. He beat them up definitely a lot. They really got a beating. So that's just, what he's doing so far. Not killing people really per se, just beating them up a lot. Although he didn't answer Avasarala's question about whether or not he's actually going to kill someone back on Earth, because then she, can't really protect him then.
It was just a warning.
It was just a warning. She really wanted to know what his intentions were. So that was a cool little scene there. And I like how Amos is just so blunt with her. Completely. And he really finds her attractive. I buy that. And he's just like, yeah, you look magnificent, like fucking Queen of Earth. And he just,
But I think it's like, because they are so alike, and I think he knows that. I think even though he is a bit of a not the psychopath, but there's definitely something a little bit off in his way of
tendencies there.
I still think that he knows people a lot and knows how they tick and how to talk with certain people, and especially with Avasarala, he knows that she can get it.
Yeah, in more ways than
she can get it.
But yeah, I get what you mean, that like she's not, you can talk to her like that because she's that kind of person, and like
she responds well to it.
Yeah,
in a certain way.
She responds to it at least, and he just likes talking to her in that way, and they kind of bonded a little bit when he taught her to walk in mag boots. That's what they're called. Not what did I call them? Gravity boots, moon boots, whatever. Yeah, mag boots. He taught her how to walk in those because he used to walk in pumps or something back on Earth, or high heels, and or he at least it was a little hint that he has done something like that in his past. So yeah, it's gonna be real interesting getting into his past, seeing him go back to Baltimore here, and that's probably maybe coming up in the next episode.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're definitely gonna get more into that.
I just love Amos, and just seeing him again just reminded me just how much I've missed him.
Same.
And I love Wes Chittum, who plays
Amos. Yeah.
Amos. He's doing such a good job, and he's just the biggest kid. Or
yeah, he's very
passionate about this, and I love that in him. And he's
just
doing such a great job.
Exactly, and with his character, and just giving that vibe of it's someone that you like and you want to hang out with, but also he's dangerous as fuck, and you also get that as well. But sometimes he's just like a big teddy bear, and you just want to give him a hug. But then
he's a guy that you like on your side, at least.
Yes, you want him on your side. That's a good way to put it. But let's get into Alex then, because yeah, he also left. We didn't see him leave Tycho Station and the crew. He left for Mars, and he's going back there because of his family, and both his wife or ex-wife gave it to him, and Bobby as well. Like, dude, you really fucked up. Like, it's too late, man. You should have done this 3 years ago. You can't just come back now and expect for things to be all right. So he has a lot of soul searching to do, I think. And he's trying to just be casual about it. And yeah, I just need to call her and we'll get to talking. And I just need to be here. And then I'll get to spend time with my son. And it's like, it doesn't seem like he's getting it into his head that, no, it's not going to be that fucking easy, man. This is really rough. You really hurt these people. They've cut you out of their lives. And they are probably better off because they did that. Maybe they are, or they're at least not willing to let you back in once again because you fucked up.
And I totally get that. And I think it was actually her, like, first off, the ex-wife just saying, well, you can't just come here and then expect an answer. But let me tell you the answer, because you have no right, you have no saying in knowing just how we're doing, because that's you.
What do you expect?
Put that away. Like, it was the consequence of your action. It's like you don't get to know how we feel. You don't get to do that because you
don't get to just walk back into our lives and just pick up where you left off. Because the fact that you left us, it's a tough situation. It really is.
Yeah, and I'm completely blunt, I guess, when it comes to that, because I think I especially, that's also what I wanted to say, that Bobby just giving it to him straight, like, you have to give up on this. You have to accept that this rejection, it's first off, it's your own doing, and second, stop chasing this. You can't do anything. And she's in her, even though he said she was in her completely right mind to do it, but not giving up on it. It's just like, these people have gone through something that hurt them so deeply, and especially the kid, and you could see it in his eyes when he was talking with him. And these people have gone through stuff through so many years. They have this big hole in their souls that was him, and they're trying to patch it up, over time. And finally, I would say they've gotten to a place where they can actually accept him not being in their lives, and also they have handled this rejection in a way. And it still hurts. And for him to just come back, it's just ripping everything open, and it's so hurtful for them.
Yeah, and just the manner that he's doing it as well, because even the way he was talking to his son, like nothing happened, and just like, oh, and how's school, and can't wait to see you, spend time with you, I love you. And you saw, as you said, the reaction from the son. It's just like, what the... And he didn't even know what to say or do. And Alex just keeps brushing it off like it's completely normal. But it really isn't. And of course, like it's not like we don't want Alex to get his family back. Like we like that character. But it's just also have to be realistic about it.
Yeah.
Because they are people and he hurt them a lot. So
and it's not just once, because it's been back and forth. It felt like it's been back and forth for a long time while he was a transport driver or something.
Yeah, while he was working for Mars at least, and then at one point he just fucking left. And went to. Yeah, and he did good, like save the freaking galaxy, or saving people and doing good. It's just it's not an excuse still, or at least you can't just expect to just get back to the way things were. So he has a lot to deal with, definitely, and I'm sure we're gonna get more into that. But yeah, let's then continue with Bobby now that we're on Mars. She had a lot to deal with as well, and she just that was also, I think, a reason why she just let Alex have it. One, because she could just see from the outside how ludicrous the situation is, just him returning in that way, and just telling him what's up. But also because she's got her back up against the wall with what she's doing. I think the undercover work for Avasarala and trying to figure out the links between OPA and Mars and selling equipment. Who can she talk to? She's burning a lot of bridges, it seems like, and running out of options. So that's also a reason why she's like, ugh.
But I also think it's because she's on Mars. And she's experiencing this, like the decay or this downfall of Mars right now as it happens.
Yeah, like and Alex saw at the end.
Yeah, and that it has to have this huge impact on her because she grew up there, and it's such a big part of her personality and
fighting for Mars her entire life.
Yeah, and then suddenly she can see everything that she found great, and it's so hard for her to I think accept that this is the way it goes, and that's why she's also gave him that speech, because that could also be translated into not only him but everything, like everything that's going on, especially around Mars with this whole thing. And yeah, she just had it. She's had enough, and she's devastated at this point.
Yeah. But still doing her absolute best to get to the bottom of this, and as we said, working with Avasarala. So that is going on, and nice to see. And we also learned what she did for Isai, or his family, his wife and kid. That they did get to go on a colony ship, and they're gonna go out, and that's what he wanted for his family, and she honored that. So that was a nice little tidbit to get. Kind of closure for his character, at least, even though he died at the end of last season, unfortunately. So I hope that they're going to be able to build a life on one of the colonies and nothing's going to happen to them.
It seems like everyone is, or at least all the colonization ships and just the whole colonization
process
is going well. So.
It's happening, at least. Nancy Gao, she has opened the floodgates. People are allowed to go out there and colonize. That is what she wanted to do. So let's see if it's gonna turn out to be the right decision, or if Avasarala gets to say, "I told you so. We shouldn't have done this yet." We'll see. But then let's talk about what happened on Tycho Station with Holden and Naomi, Fred, everybody we got there. They were waiting for the ship to be fixed, the Rocinante, getting a lot of much needed repairs, I'm sure. And Naomi learned pretty quickly early on in this episode that Philip, he's alive, and he is indeed working with his father, with the OPA, and doing all of this shady shit, and she got that from Fred, because she asked him to look into it, and then just her trying to process that, and what is she gonna do about it, and then of course she has Holden there to help her, but it's something that she wants to do alone. So now those two are splitting up as well. It's just really sad, but also, yeah, understandable. And I find it intriguing that we're gonna get like all of these people that we've been spending a lot of time with for like 4 whole seasons, and now we're really gonna get into something that has to do with their past and their characters specifically, and like the root of everything. It seems like with where they're going in different directions. Especially with Naomi and Amos and Alex. Holden is still like doing his Holden thing, and he wants to help everybody and be there for Naomi specifically. But I'm glad that he kind of understood that, no, I need to do this. I can't really have you.
But I think it was because she said, straight out said, well, I can't be with you when I see Philip, because Philip will see you as an Earther, and he will see you as the James Holden, and will not see you as the way that I see you. And how much, like, you are not a Builder, you're not an Earther like that, you're not doing these, you're not dividing people like that.
No, Holden definitely does not want to pick a side.
No, and that's why I think he backed off very quickly, and just like, yeah, you're right, that because she has to, I think the way, if she's gonna reach Philip, it has to be through their Belter pride or whatever. Like they have it has to be like a Belter thing, and she has to speak to the good in him, and like you're trying to convince him in a way that what Marco is doing is wrong, and that he's just basically using Philip for a suicide mission, basically. And yeah, I think it's gonna be really interesting to see just how she's gonna try and
go about that. I hope she's gonna at some point maybe team up with Drummer. That could be interesting, because I really hope that Drummer is gonna get the message from Ashford, and she's gonna go after Marco, and then her and Naomi's gonna figure something out, and it's gonna help her
but she
win her kid back.
She doesn't know about the whole like Philip was with Marco thing when nobody really knows about the whole
no
thing,
exactly. It's still, as we mentioned, kind of a big surprise, but it's not out there yet, with the news about what Marco did and how there's these rocks heading for Earth, and the message that Ashford sent out. So we still need to address that in the series, definitely. Or there's a lot of characters who, most people don't know anything about it.
Yeah, but then Philip was also with Marco, and that's what she does not know yet. Naomi.
Oh.
Yeah, so she said something along the lines of that Philip was not with Marco, and I don't think she knows yet just how deeply involved that Philip is with the
okay,
thing.
I get what you're saying. Like, yes, of course she doesn't know like exactly how deep Philip is in this and in this plot, and how much he's actually helping him. She's just been seeing some video stuff of him walking around talking to some people,
and that's a problem.
Yeah, definitely. But it does seem like she knows that he's been maybe corrupted by his father, and that's why he's doing what he's doing. But of course, no one knows about this big plot. No one knows that he's the reason why Ashford didn't get to take out Marco, and that's still something that only us viewers know, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. But it was very, very, very sad to see her, like that talk she had with Holden, where it was like, I couldn't save him. I had to save myself, but I couldn't save him. And almost like she said she wouldn't forgive herself for that. But
I can imagine she's carrying around a lot of guilt because of that. Because, it may even be like she feels like, oh my God, I put myself in front of my child, and I didn't do enough. I was just thinking about getting out of that horrible relationship, myself, and I didn't save my kid as well. I just doomed him by leaving him with his father, and that must weigh heavily on her. So whew, that's some really heavy stuff we're going to get into there, I'm sure. And then we also had some other stuff going on Tycho with Holden and talking to first Monica, just approaching him at that bar and asking about more proto-molecule stuff, what can really happen, do people still have it, what do you know about it, like really insinuating that yes, like something is going on. She's picked up on some clues, and that made Holden go and confront Fred about it. And then Fred he straight up just admitted that yes, we still have some protomolecule. I don't know exactly where it is. We're keeping it hidden, me and Dawes, and we still need to have it. Otherwise, the Inners, they won't take us seriously, or they're gonna treat us differently. And it's not until we have a navy, or we're patrolling the belt ourselves, and we have like our own like power structure, so to say, and we're not dependent on the Inners. Only then can we let go of it. And it's just like, shit. I'm with Holden here. I think you guys are very much playing with fire, especially when with what Holden also then said about just bringing a little bit of this stuff to Islas, and that just wreaked havoc on that planet and everything that we saw in last season. So I very much get that. Oh shit, are you sure you know what you're doing with that protomolecule? Shit, nothing good has really come of it. Or, there's the ring gates, but yeah, it's still, there's so many questions.
But we actually got a little bit of answers, because we've seen that he flashes a bit every time he crossed the rings, or one of the gates or the rings or whatever. And it was kind of like flashing a little bit. And then it was explained, or at least he hypothesized that because of Miller or whatever was placed inside his head, it might have altered his brain chemistry a little bit. And so much that he is able to see whatever that other thing or the other civilization or whatever that was.
Yeah.
And basically, like, he was seeing them, and they were kind of waking up a little bit by him constantly being, or seeing them, contacting them in a way, or...
And even Okoye saw it as well, and she's still studying that thing. And they've tried sending in small animals that just straight up died, and like it seems like no one can really see what's going on there, or get in contact with it, or even handle it, unless you're like a human. And they're not about to just start sending humans in there, I'm sure, and she's not gonna do it again anytime soon. Because she got really rattled by that. So it's like her and Holden are able to see things right now that no one else really is. And I like how Holden, he kind of likened it to the paper there. If you fold it and fold it and fold it so many times, and you then fold it out, it's still going to have the creases. So whatever they did to my mind, it's leaving something there. It's changing me physically.
Yeah, but Okoye did not have that alteration in her brain. She just went through the gate, or the ring, or what that thing was. And we also know that the animals that they sent through, they either went dead or went dead. They either died or went catatonic. And I think because she was there for such a small period of time, that yes, she was rattled, but I think that was like the catatonic thing, maybe, like, and the reason why Holden is actually able to, I think, see it, or at least not go completely catatonic, is because his brain chemistry was altered. So maybe people might need a little bit of alteration to actually be able to, I don't know.
Yeah, and maybe that's when the protomolecule comes into play again, that they're actually gonna need to use it if they're gonna have any chance to understand what's going on with these early civilizations and what happened. My mind is almost hurting now, again, getting back into all of this. So much intrigue. I can't even, and I'm sure I've missed a lot of stuff. Like, for example, I didn't understand I thought that Okoye was maybe still able to see something in there. But yeah, you're probably right. It's only Holden still who's really able to see this stuff, and he also showed some of those readings to Fred.
I think there was a reconstruction from
or
Okoye.
reconstruction. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. It's a good thing that I'm watching the episodes twice so that I can pick up on all this stuff that I don't pick up on, and I'm not picking up on the first watch. So it's yeah, I'm trying my best. It's a good thing you're here.
I don't know if I'm right. That's just how I understood it, at least.
Most of the time, you are. That was a great first episode. It really got us back into things, back into the Expanse. Damn, I've been waiting for this, both of us. Yeah, we have, and it's so good to be back. Do you have anything else you want to mention before we wrap it up?
I don't think so.
Nope. All right, then.
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to point out that I felt there was some sort of thematic here with like being alone. Like there was everybody on the crew. All of them were alone, and they were working alone, and they were lonely in a way, and they were all heading out to, or most of them were heading out to do their separate thing. And I don't know, I just got a lot of loneliness in a way, like being alone.
Yeah.
And I especially got that feeling when Holden went into the Rocinante after they were, or while they were repairing it, and he just looked around and was like, nobody's there.
Yeah. There were still these two technicians or
They
whatnot,
left.
and one of them that but at first they were still there, and when he walked in, and then he just walked over to that screen, and he was looking at the cup that had the symbol there that they painted on the Rocinante a while back. So it's just, yeah, the crew is no longer there, and all these reminders, and then he turns around, and now he's alone for reals because those two technicians just left, as you said, and yeah, that was definitely a theme in there, for sure. It's almost Empire Strikes Back in a way, with how the crew is splitting up. It's just splitting up even more than in that one. Yeah, Star Wars references, of course. But that's gonna do it for this reaction and review of The Expanse, Season 5, Episode 1, Exodus. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you as soon as possible. Bye.
Bye.